Hi guys, I'm back. Today I'm going to read Genesis 28 to 36, Proverbs 31, and Psalm 120. Let's start. And Isaac called Jacob and blessed him and directed him, "You must not take a wife from the king. Otherwise, go to Pan-aram to Hazel Bethel, your mother's father, and take as a wife from there for one of the gods of Laban, your mother's brother. God Almighty bless you and make you fruitful and multiply you. You may become a company of peoples. He gave the blessing of Abraham to you and to your offspring with you. You may take possession of the land of your parents, sojourn to go give Jacob. As Isaac sent Jacob away, and he went to Pan-aram to Laban, the son of Bethuel of Aram, the brother of Rebekah, Jacob and Esau's mother. Esau saw that Isaac had blessed Jacob, sent away to Pan-aram to take a wife from there. And as he blessed him, he directed, "You must not take a wife from the Canaanite." And Jacob had obeyed his father and his mother and gone to Pan-aram. So when Esau saw that the Canaanite woman did not place Isaac his brother, Esau went to Ishmael and took his wife, besides the wives he had. Mahalath, the daughter of Ishmael, Abraham's son, assistant of Beth. Jacob left Beersheba and went to Haran. He came to a certain place and stayed there that night because the sun had set. And he came on the streets of the place. He put it under his head and lay down in that place to stay. And behold, there was a ladder set up on the earth on top of a ridge tower. Behold, the angels of God were ascending and descending on them. Behold, the Lord stood above and said, "I am the Lord. The Lord God of Abraham, behold, and God of Isaac. The land which you lie, I'll give to you and to your offspring. Your offspring shall be like the dust of the earth. And you shall spread abroad to west, to east, and to north and south. And in you and your offspring shall all the families of the earth be blessed. Behold, I am with you, I will keep you wherever you go, and I will bring you back to this land. I will not leave until I have done what I promised you." And Jacob rose from his sleep and said, "Surely the Lord is in this place, I did not know." He was afraid and said, "How awesome is this place? It is none other house of God, unless the gatehouse." Early in the morning, and Jacob took a stone that he had put under his head, and set it for a pillar and poured oil on the top of it. He called the name of the place Bethel. Near the sea was Lazar the first. And Jacob made a vow, saying, "If God will be with him, he will keep him in the way. And I will give him bread to eat according to it. And I come again to my father's house of peace. And the Lord shall be my God in this stone. And I set for a pillar, shall be goodness. And so all that you give me, I'll give 3 times to you." And Jacob went on a journey, came to the land, and he put the east and east. He saw one in the field, behold, 3 foxes she lying beside. But that were the flocks of wood. Soon the Lord's master was larger, and the flocks were gathered there. And the shepherds would draw a stone from the mouth of the well and water the sheep. And as the stone beckoned spicy the mouth of the well, Jacob said to my brothers, "Where do you come from?" They said, "We are from Haran." He said to them, "Do you know Laban's son the hill?" They said, "Do you know him?" He said, "Is it well with him?" They said, "Yes, well, and see, Rachel's daughters come with she." He said, "Behold, it's still high day. It's not time for the livestock to gather together. Nor she didn't go past you." And when they said, "We cannot wait until all the flocks are gathered together," and the stones rolled from the mouth of the well, then watered the sheep. And while still speaking with them, Rachel came with the father's sheep, for she was a shepherdess. And as soon as Jacob saw Rachel, the daughter of Laban's mother, and the sheep of Laban's mother's brother, Jacob came near and rolled a stone from the wells and left him one of the flock of Laban's mother's brother. And Jacob kissed Rachel and walked on. And Jacob told Rachel he was her father's kinsman. He was Rebekah's son. She ran and told her father. As soon as Laban heard the news of Jacob's sister, he ran to meet him and embraced him, kissed him, and brought him to the house. Jacob told Laban all these things. And Laban said to him, "Surely you are my bread and my flesh, and you stay with me a month." And Laban said to Jacob, "Because you are kinsman, should you therefore serve me for nothing? What shall your wages be?" And Laban had 2 daughters. The name of the older was Leah, and the name of the younger was Rachel. And Leah's eyes were weak. Rachel was beautiful and full of appearance. Jacob loved Rachel, and he said, "I will give you 7 years for your younger daughter Rachel." And he said, "It's better I give her to you than to any other man to stay with me." So Jacob said 7 years for Rachel, and said, "It seemed to him a few days, because I love you have her." And Jacob said to Laban, "Give me a wife, may I go into, and my time is completed." And Laban gathered together all the people, and he made a feast of the evening. He took his daughter Leah and brought her to Jacob. And he went into her. In the morning, behold, it was Leah. And Jacob said to Laban, "Why is this you done to me? Dare not serve with you for Rachel, and let the hand deceive me." Laban said, "It's not so done in our country. And you give the younger for the first one, completely for this one. We'll give you the other. I shall return for 7 years, not 7 years." Jacob did and completed her week. And Laban gave his daughter Rachel to be his wife. So Jacob went into Rachel, and he loved Rachel more than Leah. And Leah served Laban for 7 years. And the Lord saw that Leah was hated, but Rachel was barren. And Leah conceived and bore a son, and she called his name Reuben. And she said, "Because the Lord has looked upon my affliction, for now my husband loved me." He conceived again and bore a son, and said, "Because the Lord has heard that I am hated, he has given me the son." So he called him Simeon. And she conceived and bore a son, she said, "Now this time my husband will be attached to me." And they had born him 3 sons, therefore his name is called Levi. And she conceived again and bore a son, and said, "This time I will praise the Lord." And therefore she called his name Judah, and she was seed-bearing. And Rachel saw that she bore Jacob no children, she envied his sister. He said to Jacob, "Give me children, I shall bear." Jacob said to Rachel, he said, "I am in the place of God was withheld from me to free you." And she said, "He's my son, I built her to go into. And she may give birth on my behalf, and even I may have children to her." So she gave my servant and Bilhah's wife, and Jacob went to her. And Bilhah conceived and bore Jacob a son. And Rachel said, "Go to in terms of my voice and give me a son." And then Rachel called his name Dan. Rachel said, Bilhah conceived and bore Jacob a second son. And Rachel said, "With mighty wrestlings I wrestle with my sister Amphipha." And she called his name Naphtali. And Leah saw that she was bearing children. She took a servant Zilpah and gave her to Jacob's wife. And Leah's servant Zilpah bore Jacob a son. And Leah said, "Great fortune is come." And she called his name Gad. Leah's servant Zilpah bore Jacob a second son. And they said, happy am I, for one call me happy. So she calls him Asher. And this will be harvest ruin and found matrix to the film, but which was not later. And Rachel said to him, please give me some son's matrix. And he said, is this woman that you take away my husband? Will you take away my son's matrix too? And Rachel said, they may laugh you to exchange your son's matrix. And Jacob came from the field, and the evening later went out to me and said, he has come in 25, behind you with my son's matrix. And he led her that night. God listened to her and she could see about Jacob fits her. And they said, God is good, and you made my way, because I gave my son to Isaac. And she calls me Isaac. And they could see again, she bore Jacob is 6 sons. And they said, God is endowed with good endowment, and now my husband will me, because I have born 6 sons. And she calls names them. After she bore a daughter, and called her name Judah. And God remembered Rachel, and God is listened. God listened to her, and bore. And opened her, she could see and bore sons. God was taken away my approach, and she calls name Joseph, saying, may the Lord add to me another son. And says Rachel born Joseph. So Jacob said to Leah, send me my God, and I go to my own home and country. You are always my child, for whom I said, and I go for you know the service. And you know the service I have given you. But Laban said to him, if I have found favor in your sight, I have learned by divination that the Lord is blessed me, because you name me wages I will give. And Jacob said to you, yourselves know how it said, and your livestock is favor with me. Although you had little before I came and increased abundantly, for the Lord is blessed when you were brighter. Where shall I now? Now when shall I provide for my household? Own household. So he said, what shall I give? Jacob said, you shall give anything. If you do this for me, I will go and pasture your flock and keep it. Then pasture all your flock today. Remove from every speckled and spotted sheep and every black lamb, and spotted and speckled among the goats, and they shall be my wages. So my honesty will answer for me later. You come to look at my wages with you. Every one that is not speckled or spotted among the goats and black among the lambs, if found with me, shall be counted stock. And he said, good, let it be so. That day later, remove the male goats that struck and spotted. All female goats that speckled and spotted. Every one that one, every lamb has black. And put them in charge of his sons. And he set a distance 3 days journey between himself and Jacob. And Jacob passed the rest of the land as well. And Jacob took fresh sticks of poplar and almond and pine trees, and peeled white sticks and exposed the white sticks. He set the sticks to be peeled from the fox and troughs. And there's a warning place where the fox came to stray, and they brought and they came to do. The fox brought in front of the stay. And said the fox brought forth striped and brought forth striped, speckled, and spotted. And Jacob separated the lambs and set the face of the fox toward the striped and all black, and the flock of Laban. He put his own jewels upon and did not put them with Laban's flock. Whenever the child of the flock was buried, Jacob would lay the sticks and troughs before the eyes of the flock, and might bring among the sticks. So the favor of the flock is not Laban. So the feeble will be Laban's, and strong in Jacob's. Thus the man increased greatly and had large flocks, female sons and male servants, and camels and donkeys. And then Jacob had the sons of Laban, saying, Jacob taken all God's flowers, for all his flowers he has gained all his wealth. And Jacob saw that Laban did not regard the food as before. And the Lord said to Jacob, return to learn your father to do attention. I will be with you. So Jacob sent cooperation with Laban to fill his flock was and said, I see that your father does not regard my food as the year before. I go to fill your father's meat with me. I know it so your father with all wisdom. Your father's cheated me and changed my wages 10 times. And God did not permit him to harm me. If he said, the spot shall be your wages, and then all the flock will spot it. And he said, the stripe shall be your wages, and the flock will strike. Thus God has taken away the livestock your father and given them to me. And the brilliant says the flock was for my saw in a dream that the goats that made with the flock was tracked, spotted, and modelled. And the angel of God said to me in a dream, Jacob, and they hearing it. He said, let you guys and say, all the goats that made the flock are strapped, spotted, and modelled. For I have seen all that Laban is doing to you. I am the God of Bethel, where you anointed a pillar made fat to me. I am rise, go out of this land, they return to me, and kindred. And Rachel answered and said, is there any portion of inheritance left us in your father's house? I know regarded by him as foreign, so he stole us. He indeed devoured our money. All the wealth of God is taken away from our father belongs to us and to our children. Now that whatever God said to you do. So Jacob rested his sons and wives and cows. He drove out his livestock, his property, and his property in the UK. And the livestock his possession, and he acquired Panorama to go to land and kingdom. To his father Isaac, Laban had gone to share sheep, and Rachel stole for all his household gods. And Jacob tricked Laban out by not telling him they intended to flee. And he fled to all he had and rose across the Euphrates. And says he saw the hill country Gilead, and told Laban the third day of Jacob fled. He took his kinsmen and with him pursued the 7 days, followed close after him into hill country. And Gilead, and God came to Laban in a dream by night and said, be careful not to say anything to Jacob, whether either good or bad. And Laban took Jacob, and Jacob pitched tent in the hill country, and Laban's kinsmen pitched tents in the hill country Gilead. And Laban said to me, Jacob, what have you done? You're taking me away my daughters. And I kept his, why do you flee secretly and trick me? You don't tell me I may send you away with method songs, tambourine and lie. And why do you not permit me to kiss my sons and my daughters farewell? Now you've done for shoes in my path to do you harm. And the God of your father spoke to me last night, saying, be careful not to say anything to Jacob, either good or bad. And now you've gone away because you long greatly for your father's house. Why do you still like that? Jacob answered and said to them, because I was afraid, I thought that you would take my daughters. from me by force. It was him you thought that you would take it off. You can find your God shall not live. And in presence of Achan, point out what I have as yours and take it. And Jacob did not know that Rachel had stolen it. So they went into Jacob's tent into Leah's tent, and 10 of the two female sons, he did not find. And he went out at least 10 into Rachel. And Rachel had taken the house garden from the council and sand. And Laban felt all about the tent, he could not find it. He said to Father, let not my Lord be angry that I cannot arise before you, for the wife of one is upon me. And he said, I should not find the house of God. And Jacob became angry, berated Laban. Jacob said to Laban, what's my offense? What's my sin that you have harvested me? That you fasted through all this, that you found all you can found for your house I could say hateful my kinsmen, and you can see you made desire between us two. These 20 years I have been with you, using your female goods to not miscarry, and not eating the rest of your fox. I was torn by wild beasts, and I did not rent you. I bore the loss of you myself, and my hand required, with song my day was torn by night. Yeah, it was by day the heat consumed me, and the call by night my slave fire from my eyes. These 20 years I have been in your house. I said you 14 years, 82 years, and 6 years from your flock, and you changed my wages 10 times. If you got my father, God of Abraham, the fear of Isaac, I could not be on my side. Surely now you would have sent me away empty handed. God saw my affliction, and laid my hand very weakly last night. And Laban answered said to Jacob, doors are my doors, the children are my children, the fox are my fox. All you see is mine, but what can I do this day for these my daughters, for the children whom they have born? Come now, let's make a covenant, you and I, let be a witness between you and me. But Jacob took a stone set of his pillow. Jacob said, don't gather stones, they took stone here, and they ate there. Laban called her Jacob, also had the and Jacob called it Galilee. Laban said, this heap is a witness between you and you and me today, therefore named it Galilee. And Miss Prayer, he said, the Lord watch between you and me when we are on one another side. If you press my doors, you take my side by doors. And the mountains with sea, God's witness between you and me. And Laban said to Jacob, see this heap in this path. And the chain separate between you and me. This heap is a witness, this pill is a witness, I will not pass over this. Heap to you, and I will pass over this heap in this pill between you and heart. We better even the God of Nahor, the God of the Father, judge between us. So Jacob swore by his father, and Jacob offered sacrifice in the hill country in accordance against him to Eber. The Abraham spent the night in the hill country. Early in the morning, Laban arose and kissed his grandchildren and his daughters and blessed them. And Laban departed and went and returned to him. Jacob went his way, and the angel of God met him. And Jacob saw that he said, this is God's king. So he called him in that place Mahanaim, and Jacob sent messengers before him to Esau's brother and said, the country instructed him, thus shall say to my lord Esau, I said to Jacob, I sojourn with Laban and stayed in Tuna. I have oxen, donkeys, flocks, male sons, and female sons. I sent to tell my lord that I may find favor in your sight. And the messengers returned to Jacob, saying, we came to brother Esau, and he is coming to meet you. And there 400 men with him. Then Jacob was greatly afraid and distressed. He divided the people with him, the flocks and herds and camels, into 2 kingdoms, thinking, if Esau comes to one king attacks, then the one king takes out 4 And Jacob said, go to my father Abraham, go to my father Isaac. The Lord said to me, return to your country, to the country that I may do you good. And I'm not worthy at least of the deal with the deeds and stuff, stolen with faithfulness, he shown to so. And then stuff I cost his children, now I become 2 kings. He delivered me from the hand of my brother, from the hand of Esau, for I fear him. He may come and attack me, but muzzle the child, he said, I shall do you good. Make oxen and send sea, so he can't be done before a multitude. He stayed there, and I followed him with him, he took a present for his brother Esau. 20 female goods, 20 male goods, 200 ewes and 20 men, 30 milk and camels and cows, 40 cuts and temples, 20 female donkeys, 10 men donkeys, and he handed over to his sons. And he did it by himself, he said to his sons, pass on him, and put his space between Job and Job. He instructed the first one, Esau, my brother, meets you nasty. To whom do you go away, and who are these? Whose of these have you? And you shall say, there is one to son of Jacob, they are present by the son to my lord Esau. And moreover, he is behind us, they likewise instructed the second and third, and all who follow rejoice. Shall say the same thing to Esau, and you find it. He shall say, moreover, your son Jacob is behind us, Esau. I may appease him the present that goes ahead of me. After I shall see his face. And as he looks at me, so the present passed on ahead of him, and he is would say them and again. The same day he rose and took 2 female sons, and 11 children. He passed before the jug, he took them and set them across the stream, and everything else they had. And Jacob was left on my and no one wrestled. Went him until the breaking of day. Man, so he had not prevailed against Jacob. He touched his hip sock, and Jacob's heel was put out of joint as he wrestled with him. He said, let me go, for the day is breaking. And Jacob said, I'll not let you go unless you bless me. He said, what is your name? He said, Jacob. And he said, your name shall no longer be called Jacob, but Israel, for you have striven with God with men, and we have proved it. And then Jacob answered, please tell us. And he said, why is it you ask my name? And there he blessed him. So Jacob called the name of his Christ. Peniel, for this, I've seen God face to face in my life, has been delivered. And the sun rose from his past Peniel, and the him because it was hit. And therefore to this day the people are still eat the sin of the diamonds on the hip socket because they touched the surface. I touched the socket, and Jacob's hip on the sin of the thigh. And Jacob lifted up his eyes to and looked, behold, Esau was coming. And 400 men with him, divided the children on the and Rachel and just 2 female sons. And he put the sons of the children in front, and the air with his children. And Rachel and Jason lost all he himself went on before they had banged himself to the ground 7 times. And 3 came near to his belly. Esau went to me and embraced it. I fell his neck and kissed it. And then Esau lifted up his sword of the woman and child. And he said, who are these with? And Jacob said, Jacob said, children both graciously glimpsed her. And seriously, then the children bowed down. Leah likewise and children Junior bowed down. Leah, Joseph, and Rachel Junior, they bowed down. And Esau said, to what do you mean by all this company? Jacob answered, to 5 favoured son, my lord. And Esau said, I have enough, my brother. What do you have for yourself? Jacob said, no praise. 5 found favor in the sun, accept my present from him. For I have seen your face, which is like seeing the face of God, and you accepted me. Please accept my blessing that is brought to you. He is good to gracious with me, because I have enough. Thus the urgent and took it. And Esau said, Nurse journey away, I'll go and heavy. And Jacob said to my Lord, is shown out fire, and the nursery fox and horns are catching. And I drew him half one day, all fox will die. And my Lord passed on his little so at the pace of the livestock that thou had of me. And at the pace of children, try to come to my Lord and say, and Esau said, let me leave with you some of the people with me. He said, what needs that? Let me find favor inside my Lord. So Esau returned that day on his way to say, and Jacob journeyed stuck with the bones off has made boots for his livestock. And ever in that place called Cycle, and Jacob came safely to see Shechem, which the land came on his way from Paddan, and he came toward the sea. On the sons came on Shechem's father, he brought 400 pieces of land, and a piece of land which he had pitched in, and he erected an altar called El-Elohe-Israel. And Dinah, the daughter of Leah, him she born to Jacob, went out to see the woman of the land. And Shechem, the son of Hamor, the Hivite, the prince of the land, saw how he seized her, and they lay with him, humiliated her, and Saul was drawn to Dinah, the daughter of Jacob. He loved the young woman, spake tenderly to her, so Shechem spake to his father Hamor, saying, give me this girl for my wife. And then Jacob heard that he had to for his daughter Dinah. And his sons were with his livestock and finished. Jacob had his peace done again. He and the father Shechem went up to Jacob to meet him. To speak with his sons, Jacob coming from the first news he had him, and what indignant about angry. Because he had done an outrageous thing, it's a very language Jacob's daughter, but such a thing must not be done. He must work with the sons of my daughter, Saul my son Shechem honors your daughter. He is given him to be his wife, make marriages with us, the could be daughters to us, and take her daughters for yourself, so you shall dwell with us, and the land shall be open to you. Go and train and get property in it. Shechem said to her father, to there is no favor in your eyes. And whatever you say to me, I'll do. As soon as you say great by Christ and gift as you, I'll give whatever you say to you, and they give me a young woman to be my wife. And then Jacob answered Shechem his father Hamor deceitfully. For this is he said, we cannot do this thing. To give us this stone as unsacrificed, that would be a disgrace to us. And on this condition will I agree with you. Then you would become as we are, as every man among you being circumcised. They will give our daughters to you, and we will take your daughters to ourselves. They will deal with you and become one people. If you do not listen to us, will be circumcised. And then we will take our daughter, and we will become. In words placed Hamor and Hamar's son Shechem. The young man did not delay to do the thing, because he delighted in Jacob's daughter. He was the most honored of all in his father's house. So Hamar's son Shechem came to get the same spectator and see, saying, these men are peace with us, let us not dwell in the land to return if behold, the land is large enough for them. Let us take their daughters as wives, and let us give them our daughters. And on this condition all the men agreed to dwell with us, to become one people. And every male among us is circumcised, they are circumcised. We will not their livestock, their property, and all their beasts be ours. And unless agree with them, they'll dwell with us. And all the men who went out of the gates, he listened to Hamor and his son Shechem. Every male was circumcised, so we went out of the gates, see, on the third day when it saw 2 of the sons of Jacob, his men, they read his brothers, took their swords, and came against the one fell secure and killed all of them. He killed Hamar's son Shechem, and with the sword took Dinah out of Shechem's house and went away. And then Jacob fell among the slain and plundered the sea. They did further sisters, they took the fox and the hens, the donkey, whatever's in the sea and in the field, all their wealth, all their little ones, their wives, all those in the houses, captured and plundered. And Jacob said to Simeon, you brought trouble, making an extinct inhabitants of the land. The kingdoms and parasites and numbers are for you, if I get themselves against you and attack me. They shall be destroyed, both I and my house, so they say. Should we treat our sister like a prostitute? God said to Jacob, whoever go to Bethel, and make an altar there to the God of piety. And you fly for your brother Esau. So Jacob said to his house, I will run to all with him. The way to find God is that when we purify ourselves and change your laws. Then let's arise and go out to Bethel, and make there an altar to the God against me in the day of my distress and being with me wherever I have gone. So he gave Jacob all the foreign and gods that they had. It means that when they said Jacob him under the terrible street out in the Shechem. As they journeyed, attacked from God from seas around there. They did not pursue the son of Jacob. And Jacob came to the lodge, which is in the land, King, all the people with him. And there he built an altar and called the place El Bethel, because there God revealed himself to him when he purified for his brother. And Deborah, Rebekah's nurse, died, and she was buried under Ek below Bethel. She calls his name Ellen back, and God appeared to Jacob, and he came from Paddan, and blessed him. God said to him, your name is Jacob, now shall your name be called Jacob. Israel shall be your name, so he calls his name Israel. God said to him, I am God Almighty, be free from all nation, company nation shall come for you. The king shall come for your body. And the land I gave to him, and I will give to you. But the land to you also enough, and go from in the place he was speaking with him. And Jacob set up a pillar in the place. He was speaking with the pillars, and he poured out drink off in Paul on it. And Jacob called the name of that place where God was speaking with him, Bethel. And then Jacob from Bethel, and then saw some distance from Ephrath, Rachel went inside, she hard labor. One of the labor was hard, and his midwives after doing for your food and also. And Saul was departed, and she calls his name Benjamin, and his father called him Benjamin. So Rachel died, she was buried on the way to Ephrath, and Jacob sent a pillar over to. It's a pillar of Rachel's tomb, which is there to stay. Raise your journey and push stand toward the tower, beyond the tower better. Well, I shall live in the land, Reuben, and lay with Bill has followed concubine, as our husband. The sons of Jacob were 12, and the sons later Reuben, Simeon, Levi, Judah, Isaac, and Zebulun. The sons of Rachel, Joseph, and Benjamin. The sons of Bilhah, Rachel, son of Dan, and Naphtali. The sons of Zilpah, their son of Ganash. These are the sons of Jace. Jacob was born in Padan, and Jacob said to his father Isaac, who cares where Abraham and Isaac had sojourned. The days of Isaac were 180 years, and Isaac lived his last, and he died, was buried, gathered to old and full of days. And his sons Esau and Jacob buried him. The Proverbs 31. The words King Lear, and all good his mother told him, "What are you doing, son of my son? What are you doing, son of my son? What are you doing, son of my son? And don't give strength to one, and your way to those destroy kings, and not for kings of labor. Kings don't dream, no fools take strong drinks, who train to forget what's been decreed, and forget the rights of all their favor. Give strong drink to one especially, and when it doesn't be distress, when nothing drink, forget their power, remember them as in Writing math will be for the rights of all who district new math does rationally. Defend the rights of poor need. Answer math with fire should far more pressing news. However, hustle and trust, and he will have no recognition. He doesn't give no harm or do so much. He sees swarm flax and with willing hands. He's like the ships that mention. He brings the food from the fire. She rides with the night. And provides food for her household and promotion for me. And she can see from the body. With food here, she plans to win. She dresses herself with strength. Makes her own strength. Perceives her legend as profitable. And that does not go ahead. He puts a hint to stuff. A hint hold the spindle. He gives a hand up and reaches out her hands to me. He was not afraid of snow for a house. All house was covered clothed and scarred. She makes bed coverings for herself. Clothes clothing fine linen, pamper her swings down the gates. The lady sits down on the elves good. Elves and she makes linen garments and sauce. She's always touched to imagine. Everything to the need other clothing. She lost time to go. She gives her method wisdom, teaching parents of the time. He looks away, out to the ways of house, and does not eat the bread by this. The chair wise and cold, as the husband rests in praise. Many women who don't necessarily leave spots on which all lets even be this way. Only fears the Lord's to praise. Give her the fruit of her hands, and let her praise in the deeds. Psalm 128. Blessed everyone who fears the Lord, who walks in his ways. Show you the fruit of your hands, shall be blessed, shall be wealthy. Your life will be like a fruit from vine within your house. Your home will be like olive shoots around your table. Your thou shalt remain blessed who fears the Lord, and may the Lord bless you from that. You see his prosperity of Jerusalem all the days of your life. You see the children strong, peace be upon Israel. And as I shall not do the Lord's power, peace be has far never have you, and we can come over done that this is heaven. You said to Abraham, forgive us this, the scourge of death, these not the shape, but deliver us from evil. Yours is his kingdom of power and glory forever. Amen. See you tomorrow. Bye.